Yeah, man. What was I getting? I was looking for Daniel's actually. This is Daniel's 4 verse 17, right? Because what did I say? I said that the Most High chose to put the basis of men, the lowest men on the planet Earth in rulership, man. All right? The Most High chose to do that, man. All right? Because guess what? It's His will, man. It's not our will, man. All right? This matters. This is Daniel's 4 verse 17. This matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, right? And giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basest of men, all right? So that means the lowest of men, all right? In other words, the scum of the earth, man, all right? And that's who's ruling right now, man. These Edomites, man, all right? They're descent from Esau, man. These so-called white people, they're the scum of the earth that the Most High put up on a high level in this society, all right? But He's about to be taken out of that place. But the Most High can do what He wants, man. The Most High can put up the lowest man on the planet Earth and turn him into a god, man. All right. The Most High can do that, man. All right. And that's what He did with the so-called white man. He basically took someone who was in the caves, right? Who didn't have a language, right? Took someone who didn't have a language, who came from the caves, all right? Was basically living like an animal, all right? He took them and put them on the highest level in society, all right? Gave them a razor, made them shave themselves, all right? And gave them an empire, man, all right? To rule this kingdom, so that you can see, so us Israelites can see how not to rule, man, how not to be, man, how not to live, man, all right? This is why the so-called white man was put into power, man. So that the Israelites, right, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can see how not to live, man. All right? So they can see how not to live on the planet, man. All right? How you're not supposed to rule. Okay? Because what? He set up the wicked along with the righteous, man. He has a left hand and a right hand. All right? The left hand would be Satan and the so-called white man and also these heathen nations. All right? But number 2 on the right hand would be Yahushua and the elect and Israel, actually the whole nation of Israel. All right. Right now they're working on the left hand, but really ultimately the nation of Israel is supposed to be on his right hand. All right. Okay. Matter of fact, get Proverbs 16. Proverbs 16, because the Most High sets up who He wants to set up, man. Right? It's not up to you to say, man, oh no, I think the Most High should have done like this and like that, man. All right? Because he knows His plan, man. His plan is basically for Him to be glorified at the end of this, man. All right? He's gonna show you His power, man. He's gonna show His power through our deliverance, man. All right? This is Proverbs 16, verse 1. The preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Most High. It's from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for Himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. All right? So the Most High even made the wicked, right? The Edomites even made them for the day of evil, man. All right? For the day that's coming, man. The day of destruction, man. All right? That's what he created them for. All right? So they can show people how to be wicked, all right? And let this wicked flourish. And then he can come back and judge it, man. And his name can be glorified. Okay? That's why these Edomites were created, man. They're created to be the wicked. And that's why after a while we're in the kingdom, they're going to be exterminated. All right? Because there's not going to be any need for them. All right? There's not going to be any need for wickedness anymore. All right? In the kingdom of heaven, there ain't going to be no transsexualism, man. There ain't going to be no pedophiles in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? That's for this kingdom. That's for these Edomites' kingdom. That's not for our kingdom, man. Our kingdom ain't going to have this sick shit. All right? Our kingdom's going to be righteous, man. All right? Righteousness is going to be highly esteemed. All right? And in this kingdom, you have to be wicked to be highly esteemed. You got to do some form of perversion, man. Some form of wickedness, man, to be esteemed in this kingdom, man. All right? Whether it's a sacrifice, man, whether it's some homosexual act, man, that's what they do in Hollywood, man. And it's coming out now, the pedophilia rings, all right? But that's how the so-called white man runs the planet, man. He runs it in wickedness, man, all right? In our kingdom, it's not going to be like that. In our kingdom, it's going to be righteousness that's going to flourish, man, all right? You can't be a pedophile in our kingdom, man, all right? You can't drink blood in our kingdom, man. You can't do none of that wickedness in our kingdom, man. Looking like a degenerate, man. All right? We're going to be actually righteous men and women in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're talking about the Israelites first and foremost. All right? And any heathen that doesn't get with that, they're going to get checked, man. All right? This is Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord, man. All right, so the Most High does what He wants, man. You can't think on the level of the Most High, man. That's why the Most High created the left and the right, man. You'll be like, hey, well, why would He create this evil, man? Why would He allow evil and death to come upon the planet Earth? There's a purpose for it, man. But that's not for you to know, man. That's for the Most High to know why He does what He does, man. All right? Okay? For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts are than your thoughts, man. So He's thinking on a way higher level than man. Now we can't think how the Most High thinks, man. All right? So He gives us what we need to have. Talking about the men in His truth, man. He gave us the knowledge that we need to have, man. We don't need to know exactly everything, but we basically know. We know everything, right? But when it comes to how the Most High thinks, we can't know that, man. We can't know how the Most High thinks, man. All right, because His ways are higher than our ways, man. All right, but we do understand. We do understand His ways, man. We do understand what He does, man. All right, we understand judgment. We understand why there had to be a wicked on the planet Earth, man. We understand why the so-called white man's ruling at this particular time. All right? Because this has to happen in order for the prophecies to be fulfilled and for His name to be glorified, man. All right? And this is an example of how not to be, man. All right? All right? Matter of fact, let me get Job 9 and 24. Okay, this is Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is He, man? All right, so it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who gave it to Him? The Most High gave it to him, man. The Most High put it in the wicked's hands. He put it in these Edomites' hand, right? He gave them the power, all right? As it said, He created the wicked for the day of evil, man. All right, so he allowed them to rule in wickedness, to go as left as possible, to go as wicked as possible. You can clearly see that in the society, right? They're trying to do as much perversion as possible in the media and in the whole world, man. All right, but that's what he did. He gave it to Esau to do that, man. All right, so he can come back and judge them, man. All right, and they can see that this is not the way you're supposed to live. All right, when the Heavenly Father comes back, when the Heavenly Father visits the earth, man, all right, through His Son Yahushua, yo, these people are gonna know that the way that they were living was completely was adverse, man. All right, they're gonna know that this planet Earth is not in good standings with the Most High, man. All right, the Most High is not looking down, smiling at the planet Earth, man. All right, and my grandmother said earlier, he's smiling. He ain't smiling, man. He ain't smiling at no planet Earth. How can he be smiling at transgenderism, man? How can he be smiling at the so-called white man's ruling and polluting the planet Earth, man? All right, and that he's setting up false, wicked decrees, man, and wicked laws, man, and blaspheming his name, man. All right, he's not smiling, right? He's looking at the planet Earth because the majority of the people on the planet Earth are scumbags, man. Let's just keep it 100, man. The majority of people on the planet Earth are scumbags. All right, it's just plain and simple, man. All right. So the Most High is gonna come back and destroy most of the planet Earth. All right, and He's gonna save the remnant. He's gonna save the remnant, the elect of Israel, and some of these nations are gonna still be here. A remnant of these nations. For what? To go into slavery, man. All right. So all these things have to come to